What's up, guys? It's Will here, back again. And we're here for a somewhat early morning preview video. I woke up at 7:30 a.m. this morning. I saw the Gi-Hun a little bit earlier in the morning, but I'm pretty tired. I think I'm getting sick again, as you can probably hear in my voice. Maybe it's just the winter blues. I just feel a bit tired lately and fatigued. But I got a jolt of energy when I saw that Hot Toys announced a Seong Gi-Hun, because I am a huge fan of Squid Game and I absolutely love season 2. Season 2 is one of the best seasons of any television show that I've ever seen. I already loved season 1, but season 2 I absolutely loved. It did end on a cliffhanger, but season 3 is coming in June of this year, and I am so excited. It's probably the best thing on television right now. I mean, even better than The Boys for me, which is pretty crazy because I love The Boys. But we have a Seong Gi-Hun. Nonetheless, guys, this guy is up for pre-order at Comic Concepts. You can get him via the link in the description below. He's $280 a sideshow, but you will save a lot of money at Comic Concepts. No tax. Shipping is going to be a little bit cheaper, and you can use my code WillFox for $10 off your order. It's going to be a great place to shop to buy Hot Toys. I'm going to pre-order this thing immediately, but we're going to talk about it nonetheless. So Seong Gi-Hun, guys, this looks so good. This looks so good. Lee Jung-jae is a really, I guess, distinct likeness. And when I look at this Hot Toys figure, I think JC and the team have done a great job painting and sculpting and bringing this head sculpt to life. I was always hopeful we were going to get a Squid Game 1/6 scale line, because Hot Toys teased that they had the license, and then all we saw were Cos Babies. And I thought, oh, okay, well, maybe we're only going to get Cos Babies. I am absolutely over the moon to see that we are getting Squid Game figures, because honestly, the world desperately needs these. This is Netflix's most popular show of all time, from my understanding. And I love this show so much. It's just, again, it's one of my favorite shows, and I can't wait for season 3 and to see how it concludes. But this looks fantastic. You have a light up LED vote button with a USB power feature, which is where the $280 cost is coming from. Again, if you get it on Comic Concepts, you will save a significant amount of money. So that's what I'm going to do. You got some cool accessories from the different games that he played. I can never pronounce that correctly. The pentathlon race. I can never pronounce that correctly, but that game was pretty wild. Would you have the little thing where you had to kick it 5 times in the air, which he does with Frontman's help. But this is a shot of Gi-Hun actually when he is in the very first game saying, I've played these games before, and he didn't say that line in that scene actually, but he tells everyone to stop and say, you're going to get shot, and they don't listen. They're just laughing at him. That's when you throw the stone at the other stone in that pentathlon race, and I can never pronounce that word correctly, but let me know in the comments how I'm supposed to be saying it, and I'll try to get it right for next time. But I love the detail here. The green suit, the green track suit looks pretty awesome. The X on the side there for voting that he wants to end the games each time he votes. I love that in the show they do that. They vote with a blue circle or a red X to show whether you wanted to stop, or whether you wanted to keep progressing through the games. Here's Gi-Hun going up and down the steps as they go play each game. Squid Game guard mask, which I can only imagine Frontman is on the horizon. If you're making Gi-Hun, you got to be making at least Frontman at minimum, and probably a Squid Game guard, and that could be a sufficient line. Hot Toys could go deeper depending upon the popularity. So if you do love Squid Game and you want these figures, show support to Hot Toys and let them know that you really want these, that other figures should be made from this line. I would love to get more. Gi-Hun, Frontman, and Squid Game guard are probably the 3 that I'm really looking for. Frontman, honestly, more than all of them. I would love Gi-Hun, but Frontman is really the one that I'm looking for primarily. You can see sculpted hair here. It looks awesome. I think the likeness to Lee Jung-jae is fantastic. I do think the J&D statue that they made in 1/3 scale is a little bit stronger, but nothing crazy here. I think Hot Toys has done a good job. And I think, again, the paint applications, I don't think they're going to soften too much in final product. Hot Toys tends to do pretty good with Asian representation. So with those type of characters, I think they do a really good job. Maybe it's just closer to home for them. Sometimes people say that Hot Toys characters, from the States sometimes look Asian in their sculpting. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but I do feel like Hot Toys tends to do a very good job with Asian representation in terms of Asian likenesses. So I think this looks great. $280 is going to surprise a little bit of some people, because in terms of what the figure comes with, again, you're getting a lot of game accessories, right? That race, that's where a lot of the accessories come in. And of course, the game, I believe it's pronounced, I can never pronounce it right, jockey, something like that, where you throw the envelope onto the other one and try to flip it over. It's really what started the whole thing. But this item, I think, is really where a lot of the price is coming from, aside from the sculpt, having to pay for the likeness. You have a light-up USB-powered voting machine, which is pretty cool. Again, it has wheels on it, so you can roll it around. It looks like I don't know that I'm going to use this or not. I think it would look like a pretty cool item to put in your display, but it's certainly going to take up a lot of room. So if you have the space, awesome. If not, fine. But that's really the LED. Anytime an item with LED light up, that's where some of the cost is coming in. So now we have Gi-Hun again with rolling eyes, which I love. Again, the likeness looks very strong. Here's a wide shot showing everything he comes with. Of course, the piggy bank that, shoots the gas that makes everyone go to sleep when he, meets in the front man's car and stuff like that. And of course, the stone and the game. Everything is really from the race. All the accessories are really from the race, because I'm not sure what else you would give him. Maybe a gun would have been nice. I'm not going to throw spoilers in here, but I think a gun would have been nice. I think that would have been fantastic. I can't remember which gun they used. Was it MP5, MP6? Something like that. I don't remember I'm not a gun guy, so apologies if I sound ignorant. I'm not a huge gun person. So I remember the one character explaining that she was in the Korean military, and then she's like, "Oh, this is what this gun is," but I can't remember exactly what it was. But still, I think this looks fantastic. The likeness looks great. And again, I think we have to support Hot Toys when they're making figures that we want. Don't buy something you do not want. But when they're making figures that we want that are outside of Marvel and Star Wars and DC, I like to see Hot Toys expanding their horizons and making characters from other popular franchises. And this is certainly one of them. Well, people are maybe will argue presence. This doesn't have quite the presence as like Darth Revan or Darth Vader or something, but I do think if you love the show, I think it's going to be a very recognizable character on your shelf, and again, it's going to be worthwhile for that reason. So for me, I love this. I think this looks fantastic. I think the zipper does look a tad large on the actual suit itself. But you know what? I'd rather be able to zip it up and down than not be able to work with the damn thing, because some of these zippers in 1/6 scale are a huge hassle, and I'd rather have something to latch onto instead of this super tiny zipper that I'll never be able to zip in a million years. I mean, the safety pins with the Artisan Joker, dude. Them things. Oh my God. I also remember trying to zip Hawkeye from Endgame into Ronin. That was a nightmare. So easy to break the zipper. I didn't, luckily, but geez. But I do love the USB powered voting machine. Maybe I'll end up using that in my display, maybe not. But yeah, I think the gun would have been the only thing that would have been cool for him to come with. I do hope a frontman is on the horizon. That would be an immediate PO for me as well. I don't think you need to make these artisan. I think a sculpted version is perfectly sufficient. I think that's fine. Again, it's not Anakin or Obi-Wan, and I think this is the type of character where a sculpted would be totally fine. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I am super excited, man. This is definitely going to have a spot in my display. It's going in that movie TV display case, and I'm going to have to expand soon, that's for sure. I'm certainly running out of room with how much heat Hot Toys and NR and third party are dropping, for that matter. So things are getting pretty wild over here, but pretty excited for what's to come. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you're notified anytime something goes live like this, whether it's a preview video or a review video or a live stream every Friday at 5:15 Eastern with Kiko Collects. Don't miss that this week. It's going to be a fun conversation. And I think Hot Toys did a really good job with this Lee Jung-jae figure. The last thing I want to leave you guys with before we go, there's actually always some photos that master painter of Hot Toys, JC Hong, posts on Instagram, usually the day of the reveal. So I want to show you guys that real quick. And I always love the lighting that he uses and just kind of seeing how things look on his end. So this is the Lee Jung-jae Gi-Hun head sculpt in the first prototype painting. This looks great. Again, I love how this looks. Every angle I see Lee Jung-jae, I think this is awesome, man. Again, and if you want to make an Acolyte figure, you totally could. I see one of the comments, everyone's saying Thanos. Yeah, you could make a Thanos. Thanos would be pretty cool. If you were going to make an additional character beyond frontman, Thanos would probably be the one. I would probably pick up a Thanos. I would want really frontman and Gi-Hun are the two that I'm really looking for primarily. But Thanos would probably be a good choice. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm super excited about this, but yeah, I can't believe this is happening. So I'm over the moon. But yeah, make sure again, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. See you later. Bye.